What is happening, everybody? You are back with the Real PG for another NBA player prop video for today, Saturday, February 11th. Before we get into the video, if I could ask you guys to smash that like button for the streak we've been on. If you've not got subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and hit that bell button for the most up-to-date information on player line movements, player injuries, and anything else in regards to today's slate. Before we get into the slate, I want to go over the 3 quick links in the description section below. First one is going to be to the free Discord. About 1,500 people deep, talking NBA, NFL, NHL, Prizepicks, Thrive, you name it, 24 hours a day. Tons of value to be had in here, guys. Come check it out on your own time. People dropping plays, dropping ideas. I'm dropping my plays, my ideas throughout the day continuously as my research progresses, so come check it out. Second link is going to be to the Patreon. There's 2 tiers in the Patreon, a base tier and all access VIP tier. Difference being with the all access, you do have access to me around the clock. You get to see all of my lineups. I will deep dive research for you. You get all of the paid sites that I use indirectly. You get the cheat sheets from props.cash, the lines to projection tools, all sorts of things like that. Again, this is all listed in the Patreon's description when you're on that page, so check that out in your own time. If you're curious about how we've been doing in the Patreon, feel free to come into the testimonial section and go on through and take a look at some of our wins, what people have to say about myself, the way the Patreon is run, etc. Third and final link is going to be to Thrive Fantasy, my partnering site, and definitely my favorite site for bankroll building on small lineups, due to the fact that they do have the highest payouts in the industry, ranging from 3.2x on a 2-man all the way up to 20.2x on a 5-man, as well as not clouding the board with useless props, therefore putting you into smaller lineups carrying less risk with higher payouts, which equals a great bankroll builder. If you get signed up today with Thrive Fantasy using my code, capital letters PG, and make just a $10 minimum deposit as well as a $1 bet, and then come over to the Discord and let me know you've taken care of those steps, and then you will get into my Patreon for free until February the 19th. This was originally a 30-day offer, and we are now down to the last 8 days, guys. So get yourselves in if you want to get a taste of the Patreon for free before you buy it. That being said, let's get into today's picks. We're going to be looking at 2 over here on Thrive to continue our 6-0 run. Try and make it 8-0. Have some very high confidence in these plays. First one we're going to be looking at is Bradley Beal over his points today. If we dig into what Bradley Beal has been doing in this matchup in the past, he has just annihilated Indy with point totals of 31, 23, 34, 50, 26, 30, 35, and 25 over the last 9, hitting in all of these games. If we look at what Beal has been doing, playing today from home, let's take a look and see how Beal's points from the house have been looking. So he's kind of been all over the place, but he does have a top tier matchup today. If we do dig into the points, shooting guard against Indy. Where did they go? I saw it earlier. Alright, giving up 21.49 points per game, just under what the prop is we need for Beal. But given the history, I have absolutely no problem taking this prop over 22.5. I think this is a very strong look given the history. If we dig into the Vegas line on Beal, I'm not sure if they have one up currently. Bradley Beal's points, though, they do. Oh, that's what he hit. Bradley Beal's points. Minus 133 to the over, plus 101 to the unders. So some good juice on this. Lock that in for play number 1. Second play we're going to be looking at is Clint Capella and his over 10.5 rebounds. If we dig into Capella's history, playing against the Spurs, and they are playing today from home as well. Capella has hit this in quite a few games straight with 11, 13, 17, 11, 15, 21, 26, 23, 12, 17, and finally a miss back in 2018 with 10. So it's about 10 games straight where Capella has hit this prop. We look at what Clint has been doing from the crib. We can see that his rebound upside is very strong from home. hitting this in 2 of the last 3 games, 3 of the last 5, and 6 of the last 10. Given this matchup and the history, I don't see any issue with Capella hitting the line today. Let's dig into the Vegas line and see if we have one available at the moment. It looks like we do. At 10.5 rebounds, he is juiced minus 123 to the over, minus 108 to the under. I'm going to go ahead and lock this in as my second play over on Thrive and try to keep this running to an 8-0 streak. So let's go ahead and lock this play in. And that will be that. Let's head over to Prizepicks. I'm going to give you 3 over here. We're going to go run the same Beal and Capella plays. And we're also going to play DeJounte Murray playing from home today over his first half PRA of 16.5. There is absolutely no history with DeJounte Murray and the Spurs to go off of. So all we have to go off is a Vegas line and what he has been doing as of recently. So if we dig into what he has been doing, if we can find a prop on DeJounte Murray for his PRA, juiced at pretty much even money, minus 116 to the over, minus 114 to the under. Again, no history to go off of, but if we do look into DeJounte Murray's first half PRA playing from home, it is exceptionally strong. Hitting in 4 of the last 5, as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the last 9, and an all green matchup across the board today. I think these are all incredibly safe plays. I'm looking to sweep on both sides with no issue today. Not much more to be said about these plays. Go ahead and lock them in before they get bumped. And until the next one, guys, if you're tailing, I wish you the best of luck. Please gamble within your means, and peace.